Good evening, everybody. My name is Troublemaker, and so for this Victoria Day weekend, I decided to go to Saskatoon, where my girlfriend is studying veterinary medicine, and I visited her. And yes, that's very sweet of me. Unfortunately, I meant I lost access to my big computer and couldn't play StarCraft. So what I did instead was I played on her little laptop, and I decided to play on her account as well. She is Highwood. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I did a little series in which I just smurfed the ladder? So what we're going to be looking at here is very, very low-level matches. This is, right now, bronze. I eventually get up to platinum level, and my girlfriend hasn't played StarCraft 2 in about 2 seasons. So she's quite behind, and she has all placement matches. At the end of all 20 placement matches, 5 in each division, she got 4 diamond placings. Diamond 1v1, Diamond 2v2, Diamond 3v3, and Diamond 4v4. Now this of course means that my girlfriend, who is normally a bronze leaguer, will never be able to play this game ever again, but whatever, it proves the point. So, what's the point? Well, a lot of people in Bronze League often complain that they are losing because, and follow me here, they are losing because Bronze League requires different tactics. I kind of believe this at some point. I honestly did. I honestly believe that Bronze League required different tactics, but it's not true. As you can see here, I'm denying scouting by building a supply depot on the barracks. Money is still good for an orbital. Now this does allow the drone to pick away at this SCV, but he'll never be able to kill it, or maybe he will. It's just total luck. And so the SCV is free, and he comes up for a poke, and then he runs. He could have actually killed that SCV, but of course this one would have came in reinforced. So we'll do a little bit of scoutage. This is the scoutaging. Now, no expansion. We're on a pretty high amount of food right now. Look at your own food. I see I'm at 15 food. I'm playing my girlfriend's laptop, and the keys are kind of terrible, and I'm using a crappy laptop mouse. So I'm going to be a little slower. The B key for orbital is particularly bad. So here's what I'm scouting. He pulled 2 drones up to kill 1 SCV. He's got a spotting pool up, and he's got an extractor up. Now, does it mean he's going for a cheese? No. It means he might be bad. And so what I'm going to do is just block off expansion. And this does 2 things. This is it's good for scouting. I'm going to see what comes out of the hatchery. And it's going to be good for blocking expansion. So he sends a single SCV off, and he starts attacking the bunker. And I'm like, oh, he's not even attacking the SCV, so I continue building it, right? Like, this is the same kind of guy who's complaining, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I got the 2 racks down, and I'm burning down a 3rd one. I finally got my orbital. It's late. The keyboard sucks. I am sorry. But whatever, he's getting speed, and he's not pulling workers off of gas. Now, if you're a Zerg, and most Zergs know this, you take the workers off of gas as soon as you start the speed, or as soon as you get 100 gas. You gotta make that queen dough, gotta make that queen, probably make 2 of them, but he's supply blocked, oh no. And what's he doing with this larva? Nothing. Instead he's attacking this bunker. See, here's the funny thing. This is the joke. He thinks I'm putting the bunker here to bunker rush him, right? He does not think I'm putting the bunker there to block his expansion, because otherwise he would expand him a lot faster, a lot more aggressively. So he's quite a bit behind. He's just getting his queen up. And looking at the old APM tab, you see he's a Zerg with 24 APMs versus my 31 on a crappy keyboard. So yeah, pretty good, but not really. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a pretty simple rush. We're going to put down 5 racks, and we're going to go with it. We're going to try our hardest not to get supply blocked anymore, but once again, I'm blaming the keyboard on it. And, yeah, you know, he's expanding. That's good. It's only got 4 lings out. That's fine, but they shouldn't be here. 4 lings should be right here. There's a watchtower. Maybe one link right here to see when I move out. And so he has no time to prepare for this at all. Okay. So we've gotten past that this guy's actually bad. He's a Bronze Leaguer. And I'm using perfectly normal standard tactics. I'm applying heavy amounts of marine pressure. This build with the 4 racks will lead into an expansion timing. If this push fails, it's not over. I can still recover quite easily from it. And so we're going to push. Now this push here is basically, it's called a poke push. You run in, you poke, you retreat. If there's spines there, you retreat. If there's not, you push. So I got myself lined up against the wall here, which would make it harder for him to get a surround. And you move in towards the wall as the surround happens. Now he's not really responding appropriately with the queens, and I am doing a little bit of micro. He's going to bring the queen down for me, thank God. Lost a single marine there. I can pull this one back, but at this point, you just really want to snipe these queens. Every single queen you snipe, you're halving the Zerg's production from each hatch. So he just lost 25% of his production. Of course, he's not actually using it. Look at this. So we're going to go for another one. And we put down expansion. Because like I said, even though this push did little to no damage, it's not all in. I'm not all in. I did enough damage to make him make some more Zerglings. And he's got roaches coming up. And yeah, his queen's pretty low on health. He's going for a very, very, very early layer. And the reason why he's doing this is because he doesn't want to get caught off guard by the La Banshee. Or maybe he wants faster, what are those things called? Mutalisks? What's faster Mutalisk? Maybe. But a lot of people in Diamond, or not Diamond, Bronze, play very, very, very defensively without knowing any information at all. You look at what I know about him. Pretty sizable amount. I don't know about layer tech. But what does he know about me? He knows I have these 3 buildings. What do I actually have? I have 4 racks and a command center. And now it's like, oh look, it's a roach. So the roaches tell you stuff. Now if you're scouting somebody, you see this, and this is actually bad micro on his part, gave me that queen. If you see the roach, it means that he's spending his gas on roaches. This means that he will not have gas for Mutalisks. He will not have gas for Banelings. And that means that marine production is pretty good. Maybe add in some Marauders, but marine production will stay pretty good. And I see while I'm doing this, I got the orbital coming along. I'm oversaturated here. I probably need a couple more supply depots to get down sooner later than later. And we're just going to, snipe whatever roaches we can. Do the target fire. Like, I'm target firing the wrong one, but just make sure they're all hitting the same guy, and you'll do a lot more damage than you should. Now, as you see, he was like kind of just A-moving his, so he's not doing as much. Hey, look at the APM at this point. Well, now it's suddenly falling apart. He's about still half. See, a lot of people like to spam. That's the EPM tab. A lot of people like to spam, and there's my spamming, and you can see that, and here's my actual. So a lot of people like to spam, like just spam the keys, Oh shit, shouldn't hit the keyboard like that. Please don't start over all over again. Whew, okay. Anyway, people like to spam the keyboard just like crazy. A lot of people actually believe it makes them better. Not true. So, what add-ons am I getting? I'm getting 2 reactors, so I get more Marines. I'm getting the Tech Lab, mostly for upgrades. A little bit from Marauders. I want a few Marauders, you don't want too many. I'm getting a Tech Lab here for upgrades as well. Maybe make a few more Marauders, but not too many. Tons of energy here. It's being banked for this. Here's kind of the dick move. Something really happened in the last patch to make this happen, where your units won't automatically move away from this, they'll just totally block it, and that's kind of a piss off to me. Maybe I'm the only one, though. So this game is creeping along. He has spine crawlers in weird positions. The top of the ramp is not the right answer. Right here, or maybe even like right here. That's a good answer. That's a good place. And so he's got his detection, he's got the Hydras teched up, and here comes my army. Now, note, my Marauders are up front, soaking damage, a lot of damage, and they're target firing down all the roaches. He has nothing left. Yeah, am I using non-standard tactics? Nope, I'm using pretty well standard tactics, standard play. That will work at all levels. And, if you want to get good, just get good. It sounds kind of idiosyncratically redundant, but it's true. If you want to get good at this game, just get good at the game. Let's do a little stim action just for the, show that we have it. I've been stimming up to this point. Stim actually is not the most useful upgrade early on until you have medevac, really. So we got rid of our queen, we got rid of the spine crawler, which is poorly placed, and he's dead. What do I have waiting home? Huge army supply, 102 food to 18. I have a base fully saturated. I can get 2 gases here, and I can still expand here, which I am. Domination. Oh yes, and I have tech on my side now. I can get a starport here as well. So yeah, this is me trolling the ladder. This is a Masters Leaguer beating a Bronze Leaguer with relative ease. If you want to see more of this, stay tuned. Throughout the week, I'll be doing a series where I'll be doing single-player games and team games. Team games, I think, will be much, much more interesting. Because many people believe that your team lets you down. That is not the case. You let your team down. So, I guess I should say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with more. Exactly like what a spider would want to eat. You're very sneaky though. This land is full of spiders. Triple damage! One shot!